Very good evening. Welcome to the world now at 4. I am Uduak Daniel. First, let's talk the headlines. And on the headlines, Buhari meets APC governors, chair over presidential primary. Still on the headlines, Cameroonian army confirms kidnapped senator freed. Also on the headlines, China sends 30 warplanes into Taiwan air defense zone. And on sports, Benzema named Champions League Player of the Season. And now the news in detail. President Muhammadu Buhari today met with members of the Progressives Governors Forum, that is the PGF, at the Presidential Villa, Abuja. The meeting is expected to provide a direction on who should become the flag bearer of the party. The governors who were elected under the platform of the ruling All Progressives Congress, that is the APC, are considered to be the critical to the presidential primary slated for June 6. Chairman of the PGF and Governor of Kebbi, Atiku Bagudu Abubakar, has led the APC governors to the meeting, while the national chairman of the party, Senator Abdullahi Adamu, was also at the meeting. According to reports gathered, Buhari will use the opportunity of the meeting to discuss the forthcoming presidential primary of the party and the need to have a united position with the governors. 23 aspirants are being screened by the John Odige Oyegun-led APC Screening Committee, which is sitting in Abuja. Vice President Yemi Osibajo, who was at the screening exercise by the committee, was absent from the meeting. The president, after the meeting, left for Madrid, Spain, for a 2-day visit. According to a statement by Special Advisor on Media and Publicity, Femi Adesina, the visit to Spain is on invitation of the Spanish President Pedro Sanchez. He will also, during the visit, meet with the head of state of the Spanish nation, His Majesty. And away from that story, following the tragic stampede in Port Harcourt, Rivers State on Saturday, where many people died, King Felipe and Queen Letizia of Spain have both sent their condolences to the President, Muhammadu Buhari. It was reported that the Rivers State Police Command confirmed 31 persons dead during a stampede at the venue of an outreach program put together by a church in Port Harcourt on Saturday morning. The church, King's Assembly, was said to have invited members of the public to partake in the event be shared to congregants. Though located in the GRA of Port Harcourt, the crowd. The acting spokesperson to President Buhari, $1 million today, rejected the objection. Justice Ekwa said bail provides for the defendant to be given adequate time to defend himself. The judge said bail is granted to Okorocha at 500 million naira, with one shorty in like sum who must reside and own property within the jurisdiction of the court. Justice Ekwa further directed the registry of the court to verify the document Okorocha Chinyaye on the conditions attached to the administrative bail earlier granted him by the EFCC. Time Workers Union of Nigeria, that is the MWUN, were attacked on Wednesday. The team were traveling in their official NIWA Niwa branded vehicle or straying into Biafra land in a Nigeria branded sports utility vehicle. Don't go away. Always a delight to have you back. Let's have you know the Cameroonian soldiers have freed a kidnapped Regina Mundi, defendants in the tomb and Tumfak Gomo, released Monday political prisoners. According to reports, 125 activists were able to leave their cells. They were allegedly leaders of the resistance committees. A group of Sudan's ruling Sovereign Council recommended that people detained under an emergency law should be freed. The defense minister, instead of these recommendations, were meant to facilitate dialogue between the military and the pro-democracy movement. So far, United Nations mediated talks to solve the country's political crisis were rejected by the Sudanese Professionals Association. Unrelenting protest gathering thousands have taken place across the country. 2021 military takeover ended a military-civilian power-sharing arrangement. We now move to other parts of the world after this break. Do stay with us. Glad to have you back and thank you for staying with us. Nepal plane crash. Black box crashed airplane in Nepal on Sunday has been recovered. Civil aviation authorities have confirmed to Newsman. The search when it lost contact with air traffic control 5 minutes before it was due to land. 4 Indians, 2 Germans and 16 Nepalese passengers were on board the plane. Local rescuer Indra Singh Shekhan said mountain guides and security officials had cut out the black box from the wreckage of the plane that was stuck on the mountain cliff. The plane, which was made by a Canadian aircraft firm, had departed the tourist. It was bound for Jomsom, a popular tourist and pilgrimage site. The news sparked a frantic search for the plane and its passengers, which was frustrated by bad weather and mountainous terrain. The crash site was located in the northern Nepalese. Away from that story, let's bring to you stories from Taiwan, having you know that Taiwan says it has deployed fighter jets to warn off 30 warplanes set by China. The incident has ratcheted up the frequency of its air missions in recent months, claiming they are training drills. Such moves have angered it can take by early warning and anti-submarine aircraft. Taiwan's defense minister. The aircraft flew in an area to the northeast of the Pratas Islands that is part of the Taiwan's air defense.